Hey guys, my name's Coda and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, so today is the first part of a series that's going to be my top 10 favorite episodes from the Doctor Who Revised series, not the OG classic series though, because I haven't really watched all of those yet, although I might start watching them like crazy because I need to do something waiting for the next season to come out, so maybe Mom and I will watch the originals, although that's 50 years of content, so yeah. So today is my top 10 favorite Ninth Doctor episodes. Now, this list wasn't really that hard. The only hard part about it was putting them in what order I like them in, so yeah. And as you can see in my background, my auntie framed the artwork that she made for me that I showed off, I think, in my first video. I'm not sure though. But yeah, so she showed that off, and then, or I showed that off, and then she framed it, and now, yeah. So, alright, let's just get right into the video. So, number 10 is Boomtown, because it's the episode that, no, it didn't introduce. Sorry, I haven't seen these episodes in a while, so I'm kind of forgetful. Where's the picture? Oh, I'm kind of forgetful of what happened, but it has Jack Harkness in it, and I love Jack Harkness. But the downside is it has one Raxachlorius Valedictorian, but there's not that much fart jokes and stuff like there were in World War III and the Aliens of London, so that's good, because I was like, what the heck? Usually I'm the guy who likes the bad episodes of movies and, the bad movies, too. I like Batman and Robin, and everyone says that one's a bad Batman. So I was like, but I thought it was pretty cool. So, yeah. But this is the best out of the 3 Raxachlorian Valedictorian episodes. So, come on, you. There you go. So as you can see, Jack, Rose, Vicky, the Doctor, or Ricky, no, Mickey, then, yeah. So, that's number 10. Now, the reason why it's so low is because there's so much good episodes in the Ninth Doctor's episodes. And if you haven't seen the Ninth Doctor's series, watch it now. I freaking want you to, please. Number 9 is Father's Day. Yeah, I like that episode. It was pretty cool. It was pretty emotional and that stuff. I couldn't find a GIF photo, so I just found this photo. So, yeah. The reason I liked that episode a lot was because the Doctor, was really nice to everybody. He tried to save everyone. Of course, that's the Doctor. But I mean, in this episode, this family's this couple's like, what if we die and we're not important anyway? And then the Doctor's like, who said you weren't important? And then I was just like, I love you, Ninth Doctor. But yeah, so that, and also wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff, because there's a paradox because Rose saves her father from getting ran over by a car or something like that, and then the paradox dragons or whatever they're called, I forget their name, which is shameful, but they come and try to get into the church, but the church has some kind of scientifical mumbo jumbo around it, so they couldn't get in or whatever. The doctor did that, so yeah. I really like that episode. That episode was my favorite, or one of my favorites. Number 8 is Dalek, which was when we were first introduced to the Dalek in the new series, and yeah. I thought this was a GIF, but apparently it's not, so, but yeah. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sick, so try to deal with me. So I really liked that episode, because the Dalek was really cool, and then I think he turned out to be Rusty from Inside the Dalek, and also that very intelligent Dalek from the 2 Doctors episode, where it's the 12th Doctor and 1st Doctor. So I think that's one of the cool things I like about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's my favorite Doctor, my favorite Dalek, because he's so cool and nice. He's a good Dalek. Yeah. So that introduced the Daleks, basically, or whatever. And then number 7 is The Empty Child. Now that was a pretty frickin' creepy episode, but I liked it a lot. So here's The Empty Child. Yeah, like the episode was just really creepy and really cool, and Jack Harkness was in there too, so I like him. Yeah, I like the way that they transformed, how it is part of them and it's not actually a mask or anything. I was like, ooh, that's creepy. But yeah. And if you follow my Instagram, I posted a St. Patrick's Day photo of the Doctor with the Snapchat filters. So that was pretty cool and pretty funny, I thought. So yeah. I like that episode because of the time period, World War II, I believe. Yeah, because Hitler wasn't in World War I. He was, but he wasn't like Hitler, like the leader of everything, or of Germany, not everything. Anyway, he was not the Nazi leader in World War I. Let's continue. I also like Rose's shirt in that episode, and the Doctor accidentally making a joke even though he wasn't actually joking in the restaurant or bar or wherever they were. And so yeah, 6 is The End of the World, which is the second episode of the Ninth Doctor's run, and it was really cool. I liked it. I liked all the characters in it, the tree lady, the trampoline lady, and yeah, and the quote too. If you can read that, I can't right now. Here, I'll read it. All those years, all those histories, and no one was even looking. I just love the Doctor's quotes. Like in every single reincarnation of the Doctor, they always have that one quote or that one speech and stuff. So yeah, I really like that. Number 5 is The Unquite Dead, and I really love that episode, mostly because they met Charles Dickens. Is that who it is? I think so. Yeah. And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to write about you guys, and then the next day he dies. So it's just like, no. And if you guys are saying spoiler alert and all that stuff, or spoilers, oh, that was weird. It's not really a spoiler, because it's been out for a couple of years now, so we're on the frickin' 12th series now, so if you guys aren't really caught up, then why the heck are you watching this show? Number 4 is Bad Wolf. And I know what you guys are thinking. What? Bad Wolf is number 4? That one's number 1. But yeah. See? If you can read that quote. I looked into the TARDIS and the TARDIS looked into me. I am Bad Wolf. Just the quotes in Doctor Who are just so awesome. Hey, I said that right without even reading it correctly. The next, or number 3 is The Doctor Dances, and I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just put The Doctor Dances and The Empty Child together, because they're a 2-part episode? But the Doctor doesn't have. The Ninth Doctor only has 13 episodes, and 3 of those episodes aren't really that good. So, except for of course Doomsday or Boomtown. So yeah. Doomsday's the 10th Doctor. So here's the Doctor Dances, where he's dancing with Rose. Yeah. I really like that episode because Jack Harkness, of course, The Empty Child. Continuing in World War II, and yeah. So, how we think Jack's gonna die, but then at the end it's just the TARDIS attaches to the back of his ship, and then he just walks in and closes the doors and the ship explodes and stuff with the bomb and all that stuff. So yeah, I really like that episode. That episode was really good. Those 2 episodes are just, love those episodes so much. Number 2 is The Long Game, which is the one where TV and stuff runs everything, and then there's that giant alien in the roof, and Sean Bean, I think his name is, which is this guy. Hey, dear. Yeah. The Doctor looks pissed. Rose just looks like, what's happening? I don't know what's going on. So, yeah. Number one is the first episode of the revised series, and it's Rose, because that's the name of the companion that he meets, and I thought that was a really cool, like, title for it. Yeah, it was jam-packed with jokes. It had creepy mannequins, which usually aren't my favorite, but I wasn't really that scared of all these mannequins and stuff. And they're not actually, like, from Earth. They're from a different planet, and they're like hive mind and stuff. I really like that. The jokes that were in the episode were just amazing. Like, there was, you sound like you're from the north. Lots of planets have a north and all that other stuff. So I just really loved that episode. That episode was just one of my favorites. I was just like, I love the Ninth Doctor so much. He's so sassy, and Rose is so sassy and stuff. At first, Mom and I were like, I kind of don't like her because she's a teenager and she's complaining all the time and stuff. But further on in Doctor Who or whatever, she becomes, like, cool, and then she becomes badass, and then she becomes the bad wolf, and then she's just awesome. She's one of my favorite companions too, which I will do a top 10 companions list. Keep an eye out for that. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.